Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The common puss.
Hello! Welcome back to another player profile and projection. This guy they call the Martian. Starting left fielder, switch hitter. Great, good, bad, ugly, awesome, cute, cuddly. I don't know. Jake, do you have an opinion on the Martian?
It's interesting. We kind of don't, right? Like, I think our hearts are open. The fly ball stuff has been scary. But no, I mean, if this guy has a big April, like all of the Martian shirts and people wearing alien heads and stuff like that is going to come out, which would be awesome. If this guy isn't hitting and is dropping fly balls and has a beard, like watch out. So, I don't know. I'm excited for the Martian. Like the guy is a legitimate prospect. This isn't just fully Yankees hype train or something. We've seen a little bit of the tools, and I think we're gonna watch some of the highlights to feel good about it. Yeah, I'm. Well, I guess I was gonna say I'm hyped for a Yankee prospect to get run, but at the same time, the Yankees might have some funny business up their sleeve. So my heart is very open to the Martian, and he's got a chance to be a stud.
Can we, before we get into this, Beebs?
Sure.
Can we play the highlights from his week of run in 2023
Oh, yeah.
first?
Verlander, gone.
First at bat of his career.
Oppo.
A home run for Dominguez in his first big league at bat.
Like that.
I liked that.
It's cool.
Crawford boxes.
Brand name, Stanton scores.
Ground ball and through for a base hit for Dominguez.
Dominguez, swing and a drive.
Whew.
Right field, Tucker.
That one I forgot.
Wall, watching it. It's out of here. Jasson Dominguez.
That was
does
like
it
a
again.
big swing. Homers on two different swings,
A
which is cool.
two-run shot, second big league bomb. Yankees
Home run
on
and
top,
Oppo.
3-1.
Fastball, curveball.
That was his first Yankee Stadium base hit. Goes into the gap. Judge is going to third. Dominguez.
Was that from
has
the
himself a
right side or
double.
left side?
That was a lefty.
Left.
That one is drilled deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. His first Yankee Stadium home run. An absolute bullet. And the Yankees lead 2-1.
It's fun too.
That one is looped into left
flare.
field. It is a base hit. Good read by Judge, but he'll stop at third. Dominguez from the right side against the lefty Holton.
Righty.
And another
Nice,
base hit.
Jake.
A three-hit night
Nice
for the
piece of
Rockies.
hitting.
Driven
Wow.
deep to right field off the bat of Dominguez. There it goes.
I'd like to play that one again.
The Martians, a three-hit night for the rookie.
Hear
Driven deep
that?
to
The
right
noise
field
of that
off the
one
bat
was
of
nice.
Dominguez. There it goes. See ya. The Martians done it again. His fourth home run. A two-run shot. 2-0 Yanks.
Yeah, okay. So that's where I want to start because
Right.
it should be very exciting.
Yeah, I think I'll give one high and one low from those highlights. The one high, man, that double they got cut off in the gap. I was wondering because I was like, Jasson gets in there, right? He's fast. He's in there standing up easily, which is just a reminder of how much more athletic the whole team is and how athletic he is. The one thing that kind of made me laugh a little bit is he crushed 3 of those balls, and I think the deepest one was 3 or 4 rows deep. So it's just a reminder, the freaks we watch, Stanton and Judge, how they operate in an entirely different world. That Dominguez clicked 3 of those balls, and none of them were second deck or deep in the bleachers. So, hey, I'm not knocking him, but just a reminder of the other freaks we watch.
Yeah. I mean, the One was the Crawford boxes, but it's a nice line drive lefty swing.
Right.
Um,
But even the Houston one, it looks like he hits nuclear,
Yes.
and that one doesn't get that
it's,
deep.
I think it's a lollipop. The Yankee Stadium one.
Jordan's gone up top there.
Yes. Oh yeah, Didi used to with ease. The let me see if I can find this real quick. What projected distance? Let's see his farthest hit. 420 was the home run at Yankee Stadium.
It's a real homer.
Oh, sorry. That was a spring training home run in 2023. Last year, he hit one against Seattle. That was 414. And he hit one against Milwaukee. That was 407. Wow, dead center. That must have been the one we watched that I said, let me watch that again. He should have pop. The speed is a great mention by you, Jake, because the stat that came out recently, I think Kirshner tweeted it, was like his time to first was faster than Ohtani's speed or highest speed.
He like matched Bobby Witt.
Or yeah, it was a Bobby Witt, I forget. But it was like, he had an infield single, and he was fast.
Hey,
Hopefully that's dynamic. I don't know how much of a base stealer he is or his base running. I think the Yankees have avoided teaching those in the minor leagues from just kind of sniffing around. So hopefully he can figure that out. And then obviously the left field situation is of utter importance and interest and curiosity because he has misplayed some balls out there. Sun in his eyes. Hopefully that doesn't happen a lot. You don't play day games without a triple deck in the pros. So that's one. There's also been 2 balls this spring, Jake, that this doesn't cost them any runs, but he's running in and then it just bobbles it. Like it was very first game of spring. It just went in his glove because he's looking up to make the throw. There's another one that happened that there's no one on base. Doesn't matter. He's running in. It bounces, hits him in the belly, misses his glove, and then bobbles it and corrals it. But it's just like, wait, what?
Like nobody took an extra base on those particular plays this spring, but in a real game.
The Little League game last year, which was a weird ending and a weird situation in general, that, it's going to come down to defense because I think, again, I've talked about the rookie stat line a little bit and maybe depending how fans follow the game, like I don't know where your offensive expectation should be for Jasson Dominguez if he plays a whole season. But if he plays a whole season, that means he's at least surviving in left field because it's, man, you mentioned the base running. Like I don't really remember, but in 18 abbreviated games last year, he stole 5 bases. He's stolen 100 bases at the minor league level. That,
hell yeah.
I think just our comparison to pretty much everyone who's played on the Yankees, I think his speed is going to jump off the screen. But again, for us, I don't know how much of a win there is if Jasson Dominguez steals 20, 30, 40. I mean, hey, maybe it is. Maybe that becomes a huge asset and it's part of the Dominguez hype train. But yeah, if this guy can squeeze the fly balls we need, he's going to get everyday run because he's a threat with the bat. He's a threat with the legs. Like, I said I'm bringing back old baseball terms. Speed don't slump, right? Because if Jasson Dominguez can get down the line at an all-world level, like, put the bat on it and see what happens, which we haven't had a lot of those guys. Like, even Volpe's an incredible base runner, but being a righty and his kind of big swing, he doesn't necessarily get out of the box quickly, where lefty Dominguez flies.
I am interested. The other storyline is the switch hitting. Like, he had an oblique injury, and it seemed to affect him on the right side. Or maybe it was something else, but he was not a balanced hitter last year in the minors or when they called him up. He's supposed to be a balanced hitter. And he's supposed to be able to, maybe the power or the homers are going to come from the left side, but he's still supposed to have line drive and skill from the right side. I wanted to look at, as we record this on March 11th, if he's getting equal opportunities. I do believe, as we're recording this, he has the most plate appearances in spring, which we said at the start of spring had to happen. Like, you have to give this guy a run.
Right.
And figure it out. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done what I did.
Okay.
Maybe spring doesn't matter.
Here's what I'll say about the lefty-righty thing. I think we've seen Dominguez bats at a right-handed hitter, and it passes the eye test. His numbers, even if you go to the 2023 season, he is worse versus lefties, but I think it's just a matter of experience. Like, you only see so many lefties. You only see so many lefties that are at a major league caliber that I would expect some growing pains over there. It's also going to depend who else is on the Yankees roster, because if they do get a righty outfielder, that's kind of going to be the day to play him. But yeah, the at-bats have looked more than capable. I think, like any prospect, it's just getting experience against it. But he's looked good.
They're not giving him any at-bats as a righty.
Right.
In spring.
And they keep saying they want a right-handed hitter. And if they get a right-handed third baseman, they dunk on two guys. So I'm expecting a right-handed outfielder to come in.
Yeah, or like even is Pereira going to platoon with him or Reyes? Is Reyes a righty?
I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that.
But Jake, this is 4 plate appearances as a righty in spring. Is when he's got the most on the team. It kind of shocked me a little bit. And in those 4 plate appearances, he struck out twice, got no hits, whatever. 26 as a lefty.
Right.
Is he facing any lefties? Is he doing any left versus left in spring? No. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Are we looking at a potential platoon in left field as well?
Well, I know it's scary with currently the 4 names in play are all kids. I don't know. I guess for me, platoon-wise, we've seen a lot of teams do this, and the Yankees just haven't because they normally have a set-ish lineup. But, you know, the Rays on one level constantly platoon. The Dodgers have platooned for years. It's just the names the Dodgers are platooning with are, you know, guys who have made all-star games. So, yeah, I think they're going to be protective with Dominguez hitting righty. I think they want to give him some run. But especially for this season, I think the expectation might be low.
Trying to see Everson Pereira in comparison, but this isn't about.
But also, think about where we already are. It's spring training. We're assuming that Stanton is going to miss a lot of baseball this year. However that looks like, you know, the Yankees have had the injury bug without the season happening yet. That. With how baseball goes, if he can catch fly balls and make the routine plays in left field, he's going to be out there nearly every day. So it's crazy that's what that comes down to, but it's just how baseball works. Like, think of some of the random baseball players that the Yankees tap into. Your guy Shane Robinson. Like, if Dominguez can make the plays in the outfield, he's going to play.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're the lefty hitter in a platoon, you're going to play more than the other side. But that's kind of interesting to me that I didn't realize he wasn't getting.
That's what I'm saying. If he's making plays, the platoon stuff ends because at a certain point in the regular season, you just need your good bodies to play.
Yeah, then they should be giving him more reps, swinging from the right side. Maybe
I think they'll want him to earn it a little bit. But yeah, catch the ball.
Catch the ball, play the game. Huh. Interesting. I am excited for him. The other thing I wanted to note is we talked a lot about where's he going to hit, right? In the lineup. And are they looking for him to be in the 5-hole, switch hitting, bringing that? Are they looking him people at the very beginning of spring leadoff? What's he going to do? Who knows by the end of the season? But I do think they've showed the top 5. They are going with the start of the year, and it's not him, which I think is good. Like on the one day where it seemed like they were throwing out their potential opening day lineup, he was slotted in the 7th hole. It'd be nice to have a rookie be able to not feel the weight of being in the top of the lineup and just kind of play down there. I would like that.
Yeah, even outside of the top 4. I think that video we watched, his first at-bat home run off of Verlander, I think he was batting cleanup. He drove in Stanton. So the past times of the past couple years, whether you want to go to Peraza getting thrown into playoff games, whether you want to go to Dominguez and his run and how they hit such an emergency button there, that yes, it would be great because of the prospects we've seen recently. Austin Wells, Volpe, Dominguez. Austin Wells was the only one who got kind of treated like a proper rookie. I'm not saying that's what made him a stud, but he was in the bottom of the lineup. He struggled. He started hitting. They moved him up in the lineup. He continued hitting. Like Volpe, every opportunity that they see daylight, they want to try to make him the leadoff hitter. Dominguez has been thrown in some crazy situations for having 87 career at-bats in the big leagues.
Crazy. He hasn't taken at bat as a righty since March 1st. So as we sit here on March 11th, seems to me we're looking at a Pereira-Dominguez platoon, and I didn't realize that had formulated. By the time you're listening to this, maybe something new has happened.
So the only thing with Pereira is he hasn't played the outfield yet, and he's coming off Tommy John. So
but Boone
I don't
told
know.
us that. Yeah, if he would have to start playing soon.
How many reps in the outfield does he need before he's game ready on the defensive end? Because if he's, I think March 15th was the day they originally threw out there for that, so that would be soon.
Or then Jake,
if he gets 2 weeks of that,
and it's Reyes, so they don't burn the guy,
right? Or they find a righty outfielder.
Yeah, or they find.
Just to drive home the point, Dominguez's most used batting order position is the 3-hole. So if we could shy away from that.
In his pro career?
Yep.
At the major league level.
Before the age of 22.
Yeah.
And the week of 2023, it was 5-hole the first day, 3 the rest of the games, got hurt.
It was a losing season, and they were
Desperate
playing the
situation.
rookies just to get them reps.
Yeah.
They were out of it.
Yeah, they were out of the race.
Well, Dominguez was still trying to salvage the season.
In his brain, yeah.
That was their final go push, and then when he got hurt, it was like, okay, so we're dead.
We had that one recap episode that year that was like, we're going to be back in the mix? 'Cause technically that team finishes at 82 wins, and one more good week, you're back in it.
One more good week.
I mean,
Technically.
Reyes is crushing it anyway.
Best to ever do it.
Wow. Oh, I'm very excited for Dominguez, and I really hope he can play defense, because that's currently where I stand. If I'm being as honest can get, Jake. I went into spring giddy and gung-ho, ready to have another just crush. Just another Yankee crush.
Right.
And then I saw some of the defense, and I was like, oh, that looks closer to guys that I don't have crushes on. Looks closer to Glaber and Clint. And that's just sweeping heartbreak for me. So I can't have it.
Right.
Because my heart's open.
Yeah. Hey, Tampa left field. We've heard about the sun there is real. The people that have told us he has the work ethic and he's been putting in the work, and it's been people that haven't had to tell us that. Some of the beat writers that have, they don't have a horse in the race really. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be Carlos Rodon and Dominguez better figure it out. The fly ball lefty. And yeah, it just, you really, How about what? I guess what should the expectations be? Because there's going to be some tough moments. What's our like line on that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, is it obnoxious baseball? Is it like, hey kid, you gotta shack free throws. You gotta make them when it matters, and we'll be okay for now. I don't know.
You got to make the play. You got to make the plays.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Yeah, you do.
time of game it is. You got you can't show us you have the ability to not make an easy play often. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I don't want that to be in the bag.
Right.
Like we
Yeah, I
talk
guess,
about
but-
hold your breath meter, I can't have it.
There should be mistakes this year. He is a rookie, and like we're coming in with a a background of
I don't
worried
think
about
many outfielders come into and you're like, oh, he's going to drop some fly balls. Like that's not usually what.
Right. So just make the routine. The routine's got to be routine. Then.
Yeah, you
That's
got to
it.
make the routine plays. If you can hit, I
Okay.
don't need plus.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Just be cute as hell.
He is. I've got good news for you.
Oh, we have a pump up. Wow, this is going to be wild. It's an exciting time for sports, spring training, as you know. Also, the most exciting month in college basketball is here with underdogs ready to fight their way to the top and established teams ready to defend their titles. This is the time to lock in your picks with our partners at DraftKings. Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you use code YANKS. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use code YANKS. Bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's code YANKS only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Mío, el aguacate, el marciano. That's a lot of Spanish for beast. I think this year we're going to see him finally get to his potential of what we thought he would be when the Yankees first signed him at 16. I still remember that picture of him looking all yoked. Like, is he 16? And then I see how tall he was. He's like, oh, he's still growing. He didn't. But it's fine. It's fine. You bring your switch hitting self up here. You hit your first homer off of a brand name. I have a lot of confidence in Jasson Dominguez. I think he's going to come out. He's going to show out. And it's going to be finally another person that I point to as like Yankees develop another position player, which has been kind of hard for the Yankees to actually do. But I think his ability to show and come through this year. And you know what? Everybody that says that you can't hit as a right-handed hitter, I need that narrative to stop now, okay? He is a switch hitter, and I don't think that we should devalue switch hitting anymore. We actually need to encourage it. So, Jasson Dominguez, beacon of light. Appreciate you. De lo mío. Papa, let's go.
Beacon of light.
Didn't say hi to Joe's when we were there.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the next Saturday at the batting cages, they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah. No, alarm bells would be off if that didn't happen. I have great news for you, Jim.
Yeah.
What if I told you with a 28% reliability, Jasson Dominguez is going to give you 237 plate appearances, 243 batting average, a 325 on base, and a 749 OPS?
Shrug.
28% reliability is just, that's nothing.
I like it. They were that. I like that they're so unsure. If they
28% chance it's going to rain, I'm not changing anything about my day.
if they told me that it was going to be that stat line with 82% reliability,
Right.
I'd say I don't want that.
How about this? What if it was a full season? It's 550 plate appearances, 243, 325, a 749 OPS.
243. What's the on base?
325.
Oh, so you're using the same ones. You're just doing
The same slash line, but across a full season, it's probably like 20 homers, 20 steals or so.
Yeah. I don't know. It's obviously good, but I want to be excited.
You want to be able to brag about this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't go around bragging about that guy.
So what stat line do you need to jump then? You know? Is it power or speed? Is it batting average or on base? Like it doesn't feel like on base is going to be there early. I don't know.
Let's go to Rookie of the Year voting last year. Find some guys teams are bragging about. Oh. Colin Cowser's got like the same slash line.
Right.
But last year's Rookie of the Year was a pretty bad.
The National League rookie hitters, Jackson Merrill put up a really big year. Jackson Chiriot finished really strong.
Okay, Tristan Costas, I like his slash line, his Rookie of the Year campaign.
Slowest guy in the world.
Literally slowest guy in the world. So add speed to this slash line. 263, 367, 490, 856.
That would be great.
That would be. I see why you like that.
Yeah. Randy's is good his year. Tyler Stevenson's was good. I mean, I'm looking at all these rookies in the past couple of years that have, like, I would say these slash lines, and our reaction is like, it's like, why not?
What's Randy?
You're Randy.
A little bit.
Randy was 274 batting average, 356 on base, 459 slug, 815 OPS.
I guess if the OPS gets to the 8s, I think we're excited.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying
that's a high bar.
I'm not saying it's bad otherwise. Yeah, dude, like Joe said, I'd like a rookie hitter to come up and be fucking good.
Right.
We haven't been able to brag about a position player in forever.
Right. Judge.
Yeah, 2017. That's a long time ago.
Right.
Andujar, 2018.
Austin Wells was.
You can't brag about him right now.
Austin Wells.
You can't. There's
Like,
debate
while it
on the
was
other
happening,
side. His
but-
full year
It's
numbers.
our leadoff hitter.
I'm excited. I like Wellesley. I think he's going to be good. But I'm saying you can't go brag about
Right.
that. You know, look who we got.
Right.
They haven't really had one. There's counters. Wells is very good, close. If he didn't finish poorly in September, I should say, then we were on our way.
Right.
But yeah, man, like, I don't know. I'm not saying or bust. Like, give me 800 OPS or bust. I'm fine with letting a rookie develop and grow because we can see that it does work.
You want to be able to
Long-term
brag about the
promises.
Martian? I'm in.
But
I'm
he's
in
the
on that.
fucking
That's
Martian,
fair.
dude. He's talking
He's
about
the Martian.
2018. We were getting voicemails about this kid. I said, I'm not talking about him until he reaches AAA. And now we're talking
Right.
about him. He homered in his first at bat. Made you Randy.
There's hundreds of kids every year that come out of the DR, and this guy got the nickname the Martian. Come on.
Yeah, and if you ask people from DR, they say it's because they say he looks like an alien physically. And then other people say, no, it's his skill set.
Back to you in the booth.
Go Yanks. Let me brag about you, kid.
Yeah, I like that. That's fair.
Not saying or bust. I'm just saying that's what I'd like.
Want to brag about you.
I do.
That's nice.